and today I'm going to teach you a little bit about wind energy. So, what is wind energy? Wind energy is the process in which energy is generated from various mediums, most popular being wind turbines, used to convert the kinetic energy from the wind into mechanical energy that can be used for electricity or power. How is it harvested, you may ask? Well, the energy is harvested from wind plants, incorporating wind turbines that use the aerodynamic forces generated from turbines and convert them into energy based on lift and drag mechanisms. This is then transferred to cities through conversion from generators and carried by transmission lines. So, what are the advantages of using wind energy? Some included being that it is cost effective, with turbines making between 3,000 to 10,000 a year. It's created over 100,000 jobs thus far. It's a clean fuel source and doesn't pollute the air with harmful chemicals. It's sustainable as long as the sun shines and the wind blows. It does not consume water and has reduced power sector water consumption by 36.5 billion gallons in 2013 alone, and has constantly increased since. Compare this to fossil fuels. Fossil fuels use greenhouse gases such as carbon monoxide or nitrogen oxide to pollute the air while making energy, while turbines use the wind and natural resources around them to reuse and recycle wind in the form of energy and carry it through transmission lines to power cities without harm to environmental and ecological forces. However, there are some disadvantages to using this. These include the fact that although it has become cheaper, it still has to compete with the low cost of electricity. And it's often moved far from cities, so it takes too long for energy to be transferred through transmission lines. It's weather based, so some areas may not be windy enough to generate a proficient amount of energy. It's expensive. An average size turbine costs between 2.6 to $4 million and even more to maintain. And finally, as shown in the image on the right, 1.17 million birds are killed in the US each year by wind turbines. Here are some of the sources I used, and thank you for listening. I hope you learned something and can find ways to implement wind energy into your life.